Hello, good day to you. This is Contessa Drayton here, and I'm coming just to share a word with you on today in video format. Normally, I come to you each week in my blogs and in my writing, but I felt like I wanted to connect with you in a different way, do something a little new, a little fresh on this morning. And so I want to encourage you because I feel like there's so many things happening in the news with the media and our kids going back to school with COVID still going on havoc, and we want things to go back to normal, but I don't think things are going to go back to normal. What is normal, and was normal really normal? That is the question. I don't think we're going to go back to that for a long time. And so we have to create new habits and new ways of thinking and new ways of emerging to be a better version of self. And so I want to encourage you with truth first. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 through 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path." And I want to encourage you on today that God is wanting to direct your path, but you need to trust him. Because so many times we can look to our circumstances, we can look to our situations, we can look at our disappointments, we can look at disagreements, we can look into the ways of how we think, and that we look at all those things and we miss him. We don't even acknowledge him. And when we don't acknowledge him, then we hit a brick wall. We slow down our progression. And I believe that in this season and even in the midst of the pandemic, God is wanting you to be blessed. You're already blessed. You're blessed just waking up and having breath in your body. But God wants to do so many things in your lives that is not just by what we say, but he's wanting to manifest, and he's wanting to show himself to you in new and fresh ways. The miracle signs and wonders will follow those that follow him. And he wants to make your life a visual demonstration of the goodness of God that he wants to show out and show through in your life and in the life of your family. But what he's calling you to do is to acknowledge him. A lot of times we can get to a place in our lives that we're focusing on what worked back then, and God is wanting to do something new and fresh right now. So he's calling you to trust him because he wants to do a new thing. He wants to burst out rivers of living water in the midst of your desert. And I feel right now, and I know right now because I've experienced it, even in the midst of the great seasons and the great things that have been bursting forth in my life. I've had so many deserts. I've had dry places in my life, and I have seen the goodness of God flush and flow through my dry places, and I've seen him make a way out of no way. And I know you may see the pictures, you may see those things, the blessings and things like that, but know that in the blessings there are burdens. And even if you're going through your burdens right now, I want you to trust God. I want you to seek God, because as you press into him, as you draw nigh to him, he's going to draw nigh to you. And in the midst of you drawing nigh to him, he's going to tell you secrets that you don't even know. You wouldn't even know unless you got close to him. So he's calling you to trust him. And he's going to show you some things in the midst of the pandemic. And he's wanting to bless you. But he's calling you to acknowledge him. He's calling you to seek him. He's calling you to press into him in this time. I know there's so many things that we can look at that's going wrong in our lives. There's so many things that we can look at that's going wrong in our societies. But you woke up this morning and you got breath in your body and you have blood flowing through your limbs, and you may have a job to go to on today, or you may have a house that you just woke up in, or an apartment that you woke up in. You got a refrigerator with food in it. You got a water faucet that leaking some water. God has been good. He's been good. Even if we don't have everything that we want on our list, he's still been good. But he's wanting you to go up and tap up to another level of trusting him, of leaning on him, of depending on him, of relying on him. And he's going to cause the rivers to flow in your desert. Trust in the Lord. Lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. God bless you.